I was going to do a Joker laugh for you guys for this intro, but I can't. What is going on, DrawIt2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys. After a long while, I'm back, and here we are going to do one of the more requested tutorials. We are going to draw Joker from the current movie that's out, Joker. Let's do this. Before you start, be sure to read the description of this video. Down there, you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing, and a link to a free coloring page based on this video tutorial. And having said all of that, grab your drawing tools, let's draw Arthur Fleck, aka the Joker. Alright, you guys, let's get started with our Joker tutorial. As you guys can see, I've got my paper in portrait mode. We're going to be drawing the Joker kind of just up to mid-torso here. We're going to make it a little bit simple this time. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do, as usual, is draw a circle. I'm going to draw it kind of right around here. I'm going to draw it about this big, okay? There you go. And if you guys didn't know, I use A4 paper, but if you guys live in North America, you guys can use 8.5 by 11. Or whatever size you want. You can make this small, you could put this on a wall if you want to. Anyway, there you go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of draw a line diagonal, because what we want to do is we're going to have the Joker kind of leaning a little bit. Okay, so that's a good diagonal line. As you guys can see, I extended it further, because what I want to do is I want to bring that down, bring this down, and then right around here is where I'm going to draw the jaw. So it's going to come together like this, the jaw, the chin, and there's the basic idea for the Joker's head. Now, we're going to see more of this side of the face than here. So what I actually want you guys to do is have this side a little bit bigger than the opposite side. I'm just going to switch my line just slightly, teeny tiny bit. You guys can see it makes this a little bit bigger. Okay, and then right here, I'm going to draw the ear. I'm just going to draw it like this for now. And then on the other side, I'm going to draw the ear a little bit bigger. There you go. And you want to make sure that the ear's aligned. So I'm going to bring that a little bit lower down. There. Now we're going to add a little bit more here at the top. So don't worry about trying to fit your entire head over here. It's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to draw the eye line. It's going to be right around here. And then the nose line is going to be right where the bottom of that circle is going to be. This is going to be the nose, and the mouth is going to be just below it like this. Now, a lot of people, I like to mention this to a lot of people, but I'm trying to draw the Joker here. So, you know, we're not really going for making it look like the actor Joaquin Phoenix. That's not the point of this drawing tutorial. So, you know, this isn't a portrait drawing of Joaquin Phoenix, you know what I mean? So, not too worried about that. Don't worry too much about it either. Just gonna bring the ears a little bit lower here. And also, if you guys are new to this channel is all about making mistakes. So you will find from time to time I do make mistakes, and that's okay. And you're allowed to do that. Okay, there you go. So there's that, and then here's the forehead, and I'm gonna draw like the hairline just above. Okay, I'm gonna make it go about this close over here. I'm gonna make this the hairline. Okay, just for now, just a rough idea. And then behind the ear, about this far, I'm just going to draw some curls. And then going above the head like this. And then some curls going this way. Okay, so there you go. There's our hair. Now, the character, this Joker character, Arthur Fleck, is not a muscular guy. So we're going to draw him skinny. We're going to have like a normal sized neck here, not like a super heroic proportion. So start here, going down, and here, going down as well. Okay, I'm going to draw a little point right here, and that's going to be where I'm going to draw the collar. So it goes like that. Okay, and then from here, going to that same point like this. Okay. Now, he's going to have some pretty broad shoulders. Let me just try to figure out how to do this. I normally like to draw a copy of this before I get started with the tutorial, but this time around I decided to just go for it. It looks simple enough. So now I'm going to try to figure out the jacket, and there's like two lines here. One that goes like this, one that goes out like that. And then this one right here is just going to be one solid line. It's going to go down like this. Now I want this shoulder to be lower than this shoulder here. So it's supposed to look like that, and that's fine. I'm gonna make his neck, I'm finding that his neck is a little too thick still, so I'm gonna make that a little bit skinnier. And at the same time, I'm just going to add a collar right there. Okay, so you guys see that I divided this into 2 lines. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so there you go. About this far, I'm kind of going to estimate right now where I want the edges of the jacket to go. So here, I'm drawing 2 lines here, and then here. Okay, so that's kind of, I may have made this one now that I look back on it, I may have made this one a little too thick, a little too long, so I'm going to shrink it. And that's just something that you guys will eventually develop, is just an eye for proportion. And the only way for you to figure that out is by just keeping on drawing, not quitting. Okay, this goes down like that. Okay, so I think that's a good size right there. Okay, I'm gonna cut off my drawing right around this area right here. So that's where I want to end my jacket. Okay, and then the jacket, I'm gonna start back over here, and I'm going to bring it diagonal like this. So everything's gonna be like this. So there's one side, and the other side is gonna be from the collar. It's gonna go down about this far. So it's gonna come together like that. Okay, so it's going like this. This one goes down like that. And then this is gonna be, you got one part for the shoulder, so here's the shoulder part, and continues on. Okay, there you go. And then right here, this goes down. And then this goes inwards. This is to show that there's not like a big muscular arm. If you draw like this, it just looks like a muscular arm. So what you want to do is you kind of want to bring it inward to make it look like the jacket is empty inside. You know, it's not filled in properly. So there's like that fold there to show that there's like a skinny arm in there. It's not like completely filled out. Hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, there you go. There's a little bit of an armpit fold going up. And there you go. So there's our Arthur Fleck right there with his jacket open. There you go. Okay, let's go back over here. Form like this, shape like this. Okay, and then the same thing over here. This kind of goes outwards towards the armpit, actually towards there. Okay, so a line like that going across diagonal actually. Now, about this far from the seam line, we're going to draw the lapel of the jacket from here going to there. Okay, not quite meeting this line here. Just going to draw this nice line that goes from here going down like so. Okay, and then right here about this close to the seam, I'm going to draw a line from there to here. There you go. Okay, as I do that, I'm going to continue the hair. The hair sort of cuts off right here. It goes like that. So there's the head right there. Okay, I feel like the neck is still a little bit too thick, so I'm going to make it skinny. We'll work on that a little bit later. Okay, so we got the lines for the lapel. Now let's draw the lines for the shirt. I'm going to start right here. This goes out like this. And this actually bends. So it bends like so. Okay, he's not wearing a tie. Let's go back over here. Actually, before we do that, let's kind of draw a line from here going down to about here. Okay, and then from here we're going to draw a line kind of roughly around the same area, so it looks like a V shape underneath his jacket here. And you want to make sure that they meet at the center. And then what you want to do is you want to extend this further and then make it follow this line like so. So it goes like this, and then it changes direction and it becomes parallel to this line here. Okay, there you go. So now we have the vest, the gold type of vest that's inside the red jacket, and you got like the blue aquamarine shirt underneath. Okay, make that shirt go out like that. Okay, there you go, you guys. we're not quite done, but we are getting there. Now, as you guys know, with YouTube, if you want to make profit off of YouTube, if you want to earn something from YouTube, you have to have advertisements. So here we are. Here's my advertisement. You guys, we're going to come back after this. Definitely stay tuned. Hey guys, this video right here is brought to you by these awesome Patreon patrons. If you are interested in knowing more about how to support this channel through Patreon, check out the link down below, patreon.com/drawit2 for more details. Anyway, let's cut to commercial and then let's get back to business. All right, we're back, and I have zoomed in on the face here for our Joker, and we're gonna kind of start shaping the area, the face area here. So what I'm first going to do is I'm gonna erase that circle, the bottom part of that circle, while leaving the lines intact as much as possible. So this line right here is going to be our eye line. This is gonna be the nose line, and then here's the mouth, okay? So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the nose, and I'm going to simplify the nose. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a V shape, like this. Okay? And I'm going to draw a little curve in here, a little curve in here, like so. So there's our nose for the Joker right there. And it kind of does look like Joaquin Phoenix's nose. And if it doesn't look like that for your drawing, that's completely fine. Okay? I'm going to draw the two spots here where the bridge of the nose will go up, and then I'm going to draw an eye over here, and I'm just going to curve it. And this is the tough part actually, so I'm going to try to just draw these almond shapes, and that's pretty much all you got to do is try to find like a proper almond shape with the eyes. So you guys notice that it's a little bit farther away from the bridge of the nose here. Okay. And this is the part, I have to be honest, the part that's hardest to draw while on camera are the eyes. Because you can't, like, sometimes for me it takes like 5 or 6 times to get the eyes right. But if you're recording with a camera pointed upwards like this, that's like trying to get it right 5 or 6 times. That's going to be, you can't do that on video. It's just not going to work. So that's the tough part. Okay, there you go. So I kind of have the gist of the eyes here, and he's going to be looking to the left of our paper. Okay, so he's going to be looking like that. So I'm going to draw the pupils over to this side, not touching the bottom, just the top. Okay, and then just coloring in the pupil like this, coloring in the pupil like this. So I'm just simplifying the eyes. That's what it looks like right there. Okay. We're going to darken that a little bit later on. Okay. He does have some eyebrows. So I'm going to draw some eyebrows, just a shade of eyebrow, because that's going to be covered up with makeup later on. So I'm just going to draw the eyebrows like this. He's got a fairly neutral face in this one. Okay. I think I'm going to make the nose a little bit smaller. Again, this is all about proportions, and sometimes you don't know if you've drawn something too big or too small until you have the rest of the face figured out. You know, like I couldn't tell that my nose here was too big until I drew the eyes. So again, that V shape, that's what we're going for. Okay, and then he's got, what do you call these two lines here below the nose, below the nostril? If you guys know what it is, let me know. And then here's got like a, again, kind of a bit of a frown, like so. Okay. Now with his lips, Joaquin Phoenix does have a scar from a cleft lip, and I think it's going to be covered anyway, so we're not going to bother drawing that. But I will draw a thin upper lip. So it's going to be a bit of a triangle going down like that. And then a bit of a lower lip as well. So just a line for the lower lip, like this. I don't know why, but to me this guy kind of looks like Justin Timberlake right now. Let me know if you guys think it looks like Justin Timberlake. I think it kind of does. All right, let's try not to make him look like Justin Timberlake here. Okay, let's draw. Joaquin Phoenix, or the Joker, he does have a jaw a jaw, or sorry, cheekbones, high cheekbones. So I'm going to draw some cheekbones like that. Okay, and it looks like this. And I'm going to change the chin here. Just adjusting it slightly. There you go. Okay. Does it look like the Joker yet? Probably not, because he doesn't have all the makeup. Okay, again, you got that high cheekbone. And then we're going to have it kind of going down. There you go. Does it look like Joaquin Phoenix? Not quite, but then again, I'm not worried about that. He will eventually look like the Joker, hopefully. Otherwise, I failed this tutorial. Okay, so here I am, I'm just like making all these little adjustments, and sometimes it's these little adjustments that make a huge difference. But you never know until you try it. Sometimes you try it, doesn't work out, so you have to go back. Okay, there you go. So, we got those. Now we're gonna draw the hairline, or we're just going to adjust the hairline. Uh-oh. That's why you don't erase with that. You're supposed to erase with this, the kneaded eraser. The kneaded eraser erases things cleanly. These things do not. If you guys want to know what kind of kneaded eraser I use, I have a link down in the description. Check it out if you guys are curious. Okay, high forehead. So the hairline is pretty high up. It goes like that. Okay. Also, a link to this image that I'm using as a reference. Be sure to check that out. Also, it's in the description of this video. Okay. Part of his ear is covered by the hair. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now what we're going to try to do is we're just going to draw the hair. Okay, the hair is slicked back. So what I'm doing is I'm going from the hairline and just bringing it back. So it's not pretty straightforward here. It's not curvy or anything. Okay, even here it's slicked back. You guys notice that I'm changing the direction of the hair as I go. Okay, and right around here, just above the ears where I stop. And then this one right here sort of goes above the ear, like a bow or like a curve. And then this one goes backwards. And this is where it starts to get curly. Okay, I'm gonna start over here behind the ear. Okay, so there's the ear. I'm just gonna draw a little curve there for the ear. Not too much detail. Okay, this is where it starts to curve going down. And it's very reminiscent of the Dark Knight Joker, Heath Ledger. Okay, so just a bunch of these curls that go like this, like messy green curls that go down. Okay, so it just comes out like that. So it starts to get a little, like it's pretty slick up at the top, but then as you get down, it starts to get a little bit messy. Okay, here as well. Okay, covers the ears somewhat, and then just bring some curls going down. There you go. So there's our Joker hair. Now, here's the tricky part. Well, it's not tricky, it's like the thing that makes him the Joker is the makeup. So I'm gonna start off with the eye makeup, and he's got like these blue diamonds that go from the top of his eyebrows, just above his eyebrows like this, makes like this triangle to his eyes. Okay, starts here, comes down, and they're not perfect, so I'm not drawing like straight lines. Okay, goes like that. Oh, before we continue, I'm just gonna continue adding some eyeshadow just to make those eyes a little bit more like clown eyes. And I'm also going to draw some bags under the eyes. Remember, he's been through a lot of stress, and bags under the eyes cause a lot of, so I'm gonna give him a little bit more looking like he's in a great deal of like stress and stuff. So there you go. It looks a little bit more sickly there. Okay, find a point right here, and then just continue that diamond shape down to there. Now this one's a little bit lower, so I'm going to bring it down lower. Okay. Joker nose. So I'm just going to take this, bring it in, and then bump here at the top. Just like that. Okay. I'm actually going to draw these lines. I'm adding more wrinkles, just like that. Okay. Now, the eyebrows, the red painted eyebrows look like commas, and this one's close to the blue of the eyeshadow, and this one's a little bit higher up. It looks like commas, right? There you go. Not quite even. Okay, and then here, it looks like he's frowning, but what? By giving him a smile. So this goes like this. This sort of goes from here, and it follows up his cheekbone, actually. So it goes from there to there. Like that. Okay, and it goes pretty low down to like close to his chin here, so about here. And just bring that into a crescent shape. Okay, still looks like he's frowning, but then what you do, get that in. We shade these in as well. Shade in the nose, shade in the eyes, shade in the makeup. That's when it starts to look like Joker. There. So there's our Joaquin Phoenix Joker right there. We're pretty much, like, once you have that down, you're pretty much done. It pretty much looks like the Joker already. Okay, so scrolling up, however, we are not quite done because we still have to work on the jacket part. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's work on the collar. It's buttoned all the way, but the jacket or the shirt underneath is fairly loose, so I'm going to draw these zigzags going all the way down like this. Okay, starting from here, and then again here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of follow it. So that's like the, I don't know what you call the center line of a shirt, but that's kind of what it is. Okay, and then some folds there. There you go. I'm going to draw a seam line, so just doubling up on that line and this one as well. I'm going to draw a line going from here going up. So there you go. Okay, now the jacket. I'm going to draw, just darken that, darken this as well. And then here, one, I'm going to draw another one right here. Ovals for buttons. If you want to add some details to it, there's like the line here for the buttonhole. And then just across right there. There's the vest. Okay, now you got the shirt, you got the vest. Let's draw the lapel. Okay, so I'm going to start right here, actually. I'm going to draw a line like this to this point right here. So you kind of want to find the center from here to here. Okay, and then here, draw a line going outward like this. So it makes like this shape that comes to an end right here. Okay, find this point and join it to this line. So you have a line like that. Fix it up slightly. There you go. Okay, make two seams, or make another line for the seam of the jacket. It goes like that, goes in there. And same thing here. And just following along this line. There you go. Okay, and then again, find the center. So here's a good spot. It goes there, and that goes up there. Okay, and then this goes up as well towards the collar. Okay, double these lines to make the seam. Same thing here. I'm going to hurry this up now because it's fairly easy to do. And I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. Okay, there you go. He's got a pocket right here, so I'm going to draw 1, 2, and a lower one. 3 lines going across. Make it look like pockets sticking out. A little wrinkle that goes like that. This goes up. Okay, don't make this too straight. And then you got a little bump right there. Bump right here. There you go. And lastly, nothing else to this really. I'm just adding some wrinkles to the arm sleeve. Just like that. Okay, and then a line from here going down like so. Okay, and then another jacket wrinkle right here, just to show that that's still a jacket. Okay, there you go. Zooming out, there we have it. Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker in the newest tutorial, or newest, what do you call it? The newest Joker movie. So there we go, you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking for this tutorial, so here we are. I'm very happy to oblige. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned for more tutorials on this channel. I'm glad to be back, you guys. I've missed you guys. Until then, take care. And you guys, that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I appreciate that a lot. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So head on over to Instagram, tag me at draw2 so I can see your masterpieces. If you guys are ever curious about the tools that I use for drawing or the equipment that I use to make these videos, I have links in the description of this video, so make sure you guys check that out. If you are feeling extra generous, I have links down in the description as well for different ways that you can show your support on this channel. I already mentioned Patreon, but there are other ways as well, so be sure to check those out. Links in the description. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can continue making videos just like this for you guys to enjoy free of charge. Again, if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video right here, comment down below, and share this with your friends in your social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can find a free coloring page based on the tutorial drawing that is found in this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to those are found in the description of this video, so be sure to check that out. Finally, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw it too. I'll see you guys next time.